We only have 2,000 days to change a child's life and to help a child build confidence and to understand what community is and how to make good decisions for themselves.
We started Families First around 10 years ago. The families in the community, they benefit sending their kids here, first of all, because in our Latin culture, if you come here and you don't speak the language well, it's proven that by third grade, if you're not reading correctly, you are not going to finish high school. So we know that our students also need that extra help with English as a second language. But when you go to elementary schools and you are an ESL student, it's wonderful, but then they get pulled out of their regular classes to learn English, which is great and we're very thankful, but it's different than when the child goes ready, speaking the language. Our community benefits knowing that the students that come through our programs, they're going to be very successful adults.
What makes our organization different as a preschool versus other daycares is we offer an immersion program, which is 2 days in Spanish, 3 days in English.
The biggest impact I believe we have is we embrace the whole family. Some of the examples we have is like, we have ESL for the moms who come here with a dream for their kids, but also they are adults that have dreams, like speaking English. We also help moms or dads are in the process to become citizens. We pair them with volunteers that will train them so they can go and take the citizenship exam. We also help with GED for moms. So our organization really helps the whole family, not just the student, and I think that's what make us different than everybody else.
Kannapolis is a small city. Our population is close to 50,000. The makeup of our community, we think we now have a large non-English speaking population. They have just been great partners with us in helping to expand our reach and meeting all of the residents of the city of Kannapolis.
We're in a population boom in Cabarrus County, and we have a diminishing opportunity to care for children right now. There are 0 slots open for children in Cabarrus County, so this grant will enable us to build capacity for more children and a better and more healthy community.
We saw that especially during the pandemic when people were struggling to find childcare, to get groceries. We were able to meet a lot of needs for folks who may simply just not have had the knowledge base to know how to plug in or where to plug in.
Well, I think it's very critical to empower some of the folks who haven't the same advantages as a lot of us have had. And Families First really works hard to do that in our community, and it's critical.
We have the bilingual preschool, we have 2 locations, but we also have other programs like PC Plus, where we go to their homes and we teach mothers with younger kids. So the kid is kind of the program before they come to the preschool, kind of like our pipeline for them to come to preschool as well. So there are hundreds of families that have been served by Families First.
Parent-Child Plus is unique in that you're going into someone's home, and that's a different dynamic than asking them to come to you. And so it's a very effective program at looking at those early child development years. The time from birth to 3 is just as critical as preschool and school age years, and in some ways more critical. So to be able to get someone in there to help guide a parent, give them support, as well as the tools that they need to provide the best learning for their child and the best nurturing for their child, even before they come to any kind of preschool program, I think is just hard to measure, but very invaluable.
We're on our way to a home visit right now through the Parent-Child Plus program. This particular early learning specialist was once a participant in the program who is now really helping build up her own village in this own neighborhood. And we're going to meet with one of Ebonice's clients, whom she's been with 3 months now.
Claro que sí. Yo llegué con mi niña de 3 años a la escuela.
I came to Families First with my daughter when she was 3 years old.
Mi niña aprendió demasiado.
My daughter learned a lot.
Me encantó porque era una escuela bilingüe.
I love the fact that the school was bilingual.
De hecho, yo todas las amistades que tengo Se los recomiendo siempre.
I'm always recommending the preschool to all my friendships, all my acquaintances everywhere I go.
Siempre nosotros debemos de buscar las mejores oportunidades para nuestros hijos y esta es una de ellas.
We as parents need to be looking for the best opportunities for our kids, and Families First is one of them.
Tiene muchos programas muy buenos.
They have a lot of programs that are really great,
Y yo soy también uno de ellos.
and I'm part of it.
Ajá, un ejemplo. Mis
And
hijas y yo.
I'm an example, including my daughters.
So by the time they finish Parent-Child Plus and access the preschool, we know for a fact that these children are ready for kindergarten. They're ready by the 3rd grade. They're indicators. We already have many success stories of children that have been both through the home visiting and the preschools. They're now excelling in their schools and achieving even higher than their peers.
And you always see that every single day they're improving more and more. Their reading skills, their learning skills, math, everything. It just improves day to day.
I am just in awe of what Aurora and Spencer have been able to do with Families First. They have such a passion for children, and it is just a humble and a sincere and pure love for children and their families, and wanting them to get everything that they can out of life. They are wonderful supporters of this community and the families that live in it.
And I'm very passionate because the staff that we have, I feel very blessed to work in a job that I love. I don't even feel like it's a job. I just feel that it's a mission, because I believe that if you work with purpose, it's not a 8 to 5 job or you are waiting for Friday. You are actually waiting for the next person that you can serve.
5 years ago, there were 600 families on a 2-year waiting list to get help, to get financial assistance to get into a child care facility. Today, there are over 200 families that have a voucher. They have the money in their hand, but they can't find a place to place their child. And so what's happening is, and it's usually the women, the moms, that are having to quit their jobs and not be able to continue working and living out their dreams and providing for their families. And so through this grant, we were really able to ramp up the opportunity for moms to go back to work, for children to get in the communities of care that they deserve to be in, whether it's in a small home environment or whether it's in a larger preschool environment like we have here. So we're just grateful for the opportunity to increase the capacity of slots in Cabarrus County, in parts of Mecklenburg, and out into the rural areas of Midland and Mount Pleasant.
Thank you so much for the local foundation for this amazing gift. It's really an answer to a prayer, because now we're going to be able to help these families in their homes to create these classrooms that we're very proud to have, that is bilingual and is beautiful. I believe that every student in Cabarrus County needs a little classroom like this, and now you are making a lot of little kids very happy.